Today's question is, can Satan read our minds or know our thoughts? In this video, I'll answer that question from a biblical perspective. Then afterwards, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. First, it is important for us to remember that Satan is not omnipresent. He cannot be in more than one place at a time. Only God is everywhere. Only God knows everything, while Satan must rely on his army of demons to do his bidding. Can Satan and/or his demons read our minds? No. 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 39 says that God alone knows every human heart. There is no one else who has that ability. God knows what we will say before we can say it, while the thought is still formulating. Psalm chapter 139, verse 4. Jesus, being God incarnate, exhibited the divine quality of knowing men's thoughts. He knew what was in each person. John chapter 2, verse 25. The Bible does teach us that Satan is powerful. Likely, he was the highest of all the fallen angels, as he was persuasive enough to convince 1/3 of the angels to join him in his rebellion. Revelation chapter 12, verse 4. Even after Satan's fall, not even Michael, the archangel, dared to confront him without the Lord's help. Jude chapter 1, verse 9. Satan is the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the spirit who is now at work in those who are disobedient. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. However, Satan's power has its limits, and reading our minds seems to be beyond his ability. It would take omniscience for Satan and his demons to read our minds, which they do not have. God is the only one who can know our thoughts. However, Satan and his demons have been observing and tempting human beings for thousands of years. Surely they have learned a few things about us over the years. Even without the ability to know our thoughts, they can make a well-educated guess as to what we are thinking, and then attempt to use that to their advantage. That is why we are commanded to submit ourselves then to God in James chapter 4, verse 7, before we are told to resist the devil. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit gotquestions.org for more great content, and check out the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend, along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch, or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.